Okay, we will be opening STM Cube and also Proteus. Here I am using Proteus 8.6. This one is Proteus 8.6. So just click File, New Project. We should give a name here. Let's say LED blinking. Next, and then we choose this by default, Landscape A4. No PCB, and lastly we're going to create a firmware whereby this will be using Cortex M3, which have an STM board here, STM32F103C6. I'm using C6. Okay, and then we just click next and finish. So we don't have to write the program here because we're going to generate it from hex. So I would like to add an LED that can animate. So this one LED that can animate. I usually use the red one. Okay, and then we are going to wire it to PA5 pin, PA5, and then we should give a voltage here, and then we are going to choose VDD. Okay, so the Proteus one is done, and then we go to the STM32 Cube IDE, File, New Project, and then we are going to choose STM32 project. Wow, we are waiting for the window pop-up. For your information, this simulation for Proteus the animation is not in real time, meaning that our 1 second is not the same with their 1 second. Maybe it's around 10 to 20 seconds if I'm not mistaken. So just simply reduce the value here so that you just want to see whether the LED can blink or not. Okay, so that is why I'm using 10 milliseconds here, but in the simulation it blinks kind of fast. So here we write STM32F10TC6, and we can choose anyone. Just click next, give it a name. You need to know the name because we are going to save it, and then we are going to search the hex file there. So let's say it is an LED blink. Okay, so just click finish here. I save the project on my desktop. So if I'm looking at my desktop right now, I'm going to see a folder here, STM32, which has an LED blink here. Okay, but right now it doesn't have any debug folder because it hasn't generated any files yet. We're still waiting for the file being generated. Okay, for this one I'm going to choose PA5 as a GPIO output. Okay, I should make it bigger here. So PA5 as an output. I usually make USART as synchronous so that I can troubleshoot if I am going to troubleshoot the program. If not, I just leave it there just to be ready to be used anytime. And then we are going to change the clock configuration here. I change to PLL clock and I choose 60 if possible, and then you click enter. Okay, if possible, I don't choose 72 MHz, the maximum one. I usually choose 2/3 of the frequency. And then it's going to set automatically. We're going to wait for a second here, and then I'm going back to the pin configuration system view, and I'm going to see the I/O. I believe there is no setting for the I/O, and then we can just click the device config here, device config tool, code generation. So okay, right now I'm going to write a simple code here. I would like to type in include stdio.h, and usually I include also string.h, and then we can simply go down here into the user code begin while to enter the loop, and then just write hall underscore gpio underscore wri, and then control space. So here we have set here GPIOA, and then we need to change this to caps letter pin underscore 5. The pin state here is 1. You can write 1, or you can write the GPIO pin set. Okay, enter hall underscore del control space. This is 10. Why I am using 10? Because in the simulation it's quite slow. So if you want to see the LED blinks, you need to set it at a fast rate. Okay, but in real time you're going to use the 1 second. If you want the LED to blink at an interval of 1 Hz. Okay, so this one you just copy and paste here. This one typo. This one is reset. That is all. Okay, now we are going to set the hex file. So it is under the project Proteus, if I'm not mistaken. Project Proteus. And then we go to the C++ build. Build variables, no. Environment, no. Logging, no. Setting, yes. Under setting. Under setting here, we are going to select. Is it under general? No. Debugging, no. Preprocessor, MCU post build. Yes, this one. MCU post build outputs. And then we tick here convert to hex file. We can also stick binary file if we want to use binary, yeah. But hex file is quite shorter. So then we click apply here and apply close. Okay, now we have write the code. We can just simply click build all here, build all, control B. Okay, I click it now, and then we are going to see that the message states that the hex file is being generated. See? Let's click again. I saw something, but suddenly it. Okay, it has generated hex file name here. Okay, so if you go to the desktop, we can see there is a debug folder, and then we have here hex file. So we're going to the Proteus, double click the IC and choose the hex file, which is located on my desktop. STM32 LED blink debug hex file. Okay, open. So okay, and then we just click here run and see whether it blinks or not. Okay, it blinks. You can see that the time here down here is 0.2 seconds, and then it goes to 0.3 seconds. So it's quite slow. It's not in real time with our it's not real time. so it lags. So you need to set. I've never set the animation before this because usually I use the physical one. So just click stop here, and then you can go on to whatever program that you want. So that is all. Thank you.